the corner of John C. Lodge Freeway and Canfield Drive, now known as Willie Horton Drive. Willie Horton is with us now. The guy's not only got a street named after him here in Detroit, he's got a statue at Comerica Park. That's after 325 big league home runs in 18 years in the majors, most of those with the Tigers. But you didn't work just with the Tigers as a hitting instructor, Willie. You worked with the Oakland A's organization, the New York Yankees, the Chicago White Sox, and some individual players along the way. Some of the guys that stick out would be who? Where would you start?
Well, I start with Dave Winfield. You know, David remind me of Frank Howard, big, tall. And I remember with the Yankees, I got over and looked, Dave was kind of going at the ball, giving it up here. And what he does, when you give this up here, you're kind of hitting the ball not flat. So I told David what got him doing that, he was crouch over, but just started getting some movement so he can go here. Then he started busting it. And it's all about, he already had a good setup, but he's tall. He had to have some movement. That's why I try to explain to a lot of people. It's according with how your body built. Or you could go on like, say, Ricky Henderson again. He was here, back here. And I said, give me a little V here. All he did, didn't change nothing, went here, and then he started working at it. Okay, when I catch him, I was coaching first base, when I catch him like this, still back, I get his attention, I do like that, then he put it here. Then he started driving the ball, using the whole field. All that little thing is added to what he could do. And so you take the basic, what everybody got to add to, not to subtract.
So you talked about Don Mattingly. One of his teammates was Willie Randolph, and I know you had some work with Willie.
Well, you know, Willie is a very smart young man. I always thought he was going to be a manager one day, and he did manage some. But when I sat down with Willie, he had some problem. He wanted to come off right at the end of his swing. He had a good setup. And I sat down with Willie because he was willing to listen. So I think Willie was one of the easiest one I had because he have a good base foundation that when we started talking about it, getting into the picture, he started reacting to that. And what I did, I started doing a little diagram, drawing him, showing what I'm talking about, showing him about his leg, showing him how he was walking in the box like a duck. And what that does, that made his swing come long. So I started telling him, I said, well, act like you're walking in the box, catch on the head and go in and rock into this position. Now you got this rock now. He's a hitter. So he fell right in place, and I think he went on and had some good years. I'm just so proud that I had opportunity to work with different guys that kept me where in the game, but I still enjoy the game.
The kid's still in you then.
Oh, I tell you.
The kid's still in you.
I tell you, I wish I could run. Oh boy, but I'm saying this is something that I hope that it can be passed on. You know, change words into where it fits your own. Your setup, concentration on hitting the game approach, and then what it is help you live for tomorrow. You can try everything in the world, it don't work, but you know you and gave every effort, and that's the key thing, knowing that you left it all on the field.
Willie, we can't thank you enough for taking us to your old neighborhood and going back to the basics with us on hitting. Hope you folks at home learned a whole lot from this guy. He's got a statue at Comerica Park for a reason. He's one of the all-time Tiger greats, Willie Horton. Thanks, Willie.